You know, on my busy days, I'm like, should I just take a freaking day off? Oh, no. No, Sadie, not on lesson 93. Love and joy and peace abide in me. Oh, we can just do what we need to do and still be loving and joyful and peaceful, because that's who the fuck we are. God created us like that. It's in us. So what happens though? Like we we get sucked into the negative. I mean, don't you, even the lesson says, why would you not be overjoyed to be assured that all the evil that you think you did was never done, and that all your sins are nothing, and that you are as pure and holy as you were created, and that light and joy and peace abide in you? Like, why are you not overjoyed at this? Even if you are running late for work, why are you not so freaking overjoyed? So anyways, this is lesson 93, and the self you made is not the Son of God, and that's the tiny self, but the real self that you are is. So breathe into that. So Tina Jesus today said, love and peace and joy are worth more than anything else in the world. And literally you can live in that place. I mean, you have to listen back. What did he mean by that? It was very short and sweet from Tina Jesus today for lesson 93. You can live in that place. What he meant by that was in the place of peace and joy and light. You are made in the image of the divine creator. So don't let anybody or anything bring you down. Be kind to yourselves. Don't allow yourselves to be lowered. Don't allow yourself, your little ego self, to lower you. You are a divine being, just like your creator. So love, peace, joy, that's what you want to be prioritizing. You can live in that place forever. And that is why it is worth more than anything else in this world. Yeah, so feel good about yourself and don't let yourself be lowered by anything negative that anybody says. You know, look at these bad boys. These actually are boy shoes. Hey, the men's tennis shoes are way more comfortable than the women's. And there's quite a lift there. Like, I seem way taller with all them aerodynamic things going on there. You should see my vertical. All right, Pathways of Light. Do we have time? Of course. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 93, Insights. Light and joy and peace abide in me. In today's lesson, Jesus is helping me distinguish between the real and unreal. He reminds me that the individual self-image I made is not the Son of God. The individual self-image my brother made is not the Son of God. Therefore, all these images do not exist at all. What these images seem to do mean nothing. This helps me when I watch the images of war on television or the images of harm made by the new virus they are calling SARS. Jesus is helping me remember these images are not bad or good. They are merely unreal. The truth is, light and joy and peace are what we all are, and nothing else. This lesson helps me see the unreality of the images, which helps me loosen my grip on them. I see the practice of today's lesson of repeating the idea for the day at the top of every hour, and then giving 5 minutes to let the experience of this truth soak in as very helpful for me today. Jesus uses repetition often to help me learn to distinguish the difference between the real and the unreal and wake up to the truth. I still identify with the self I have made as my identity. I need this practice. It is worth the effort. I need the practice of recognizing the truth in my brothers. It is worth the effort. I want to come to the point where I automatically recognize that light and joy and peace abide in everyone, and that everyone's sinlessness is guaranteed by God. This lesson is pivotal in my awakening. I recognize how important it is, and I am determined to practice it every hour today. In this is my salvation and the salvation of the world. If we simply accepted ourselves as God created us, this lesson and the entire course would be unnecessary. But as the first paragraph spells out in vivid detail, we have very clearly made up an image of ourselves that is very different from what God created. It is this that must be undone. Whenever I feel sad or tired or irritated or guilty or angry or anything other than love and joy and peace, I am believing in an image of myself that is not true. It is time to remind myself that love and joy and peace abide in me. I remain as God created me, and He has guaranteed my sinlessness. There can be no exceptions to this in my thinking. If I attempt to hold out exceptions, I am attempting to deny the will of God. In the moments when I have firmly felt rooted in love, I have experienced the reality of peace and joy and love abiding in me. I have experienced the truth of this statement. My job now is to dismiss the other image of myself that I made up that denies this reality. This is what this lesson is here to help me do. I am grateful for this exercise, which will help me strengthen my acceptance of the reality of what I am, my acceptance of myself. Here is my safety and my strength. pathwaysoflight.org. So yeah, we can do much for salvation for ourselves and the world today just by repeating every freaking hour, light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Oh, I didn't forget. Here's a fucking cookie. Light and joy and cookies abide in me. We are going to have to actually, maybe someday I'll be holding up a plate of real cookies. What would you think about that? And what would happen when I went like this?